the type to do the hitting up, you the type to pay hitters.
Well, no trip to the Northwest would be complete without a little rain, and we've got a lot of rain falling right now at Lumen Field in downtown Seattle. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Seattle Seahawks. Are over. It's now a 4-week sprint to the finish, and we are underway here in Week 15.
Oh, I ain't played Madden in a while.
Here's Walker to start the drive. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. And Smith here, an audible at the line. Geno now to throw. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll fake it. Now Smith. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive, INT. The Seahawks at 9-4 now on the year. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. And it is caught. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 43. A 3rd down gain of 19.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 2. Now Geno. And Walker with it over the middle. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31. Defensively, they rally quickly after the broken tackle. On 2nd down, it's Walker. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Back to Walker on 1st down. And he stopped immediately there.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Geno.
My God, Geno.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Wow.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Now Smith. Left side here, that's the tight end Fant. And he has another 1st down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 12-yard line.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Now to the ground, here's Walker. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now a 3rd and 6.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 6.
Throwing is Smith. He's going to pick up the 1st down and inside. Touchdown! Noah Fant, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks are on the board first here this afternoon. This is a crew that come out flat their last 2 games, both losses, but just judging by the energy level, they look different here early, and that touchdown shows how.
Yeah, it seems to me that touchdown gets them off the treadmill. Because, you know, you've been on the treadmill. I've seen you work out. You go forever and ever, and it tells you've gone somewhere, but you're really out here in the same spot. They've exchanged it for an escalator. Still got some hills to climb, but they can get there.
These are good analogies. I run outside sometimes, though. Get some fresh air, a little sun on your face.
A little wind in there.
Yeah, that's right. Bringing it out of his end zone, Isaiah Rodgers. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 18. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Tariq Woolen picks it, and the Seahawks are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. So Charles already down 7-0 early. They opt to take a shot there on the first play of scrimmage, but that plan backfires.
That feels a little bit like last week's loss lingering into this game, doesn't it? You know, you're down 7 already. You lost.
Come on in, hey, man.
It's almost like they're trying to get it all back in one shot. Trying to take a big chunk play right out of the gate.
And his throw is incomplete. He was trying to find Noah Fant, the tight end.
Need all the hate.
Now it's 3rd down. You look at this Eagle defense. Right now they're ranked number 29 in the NFL against the pass, so 4th from the bottom, Charles.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Pete Carroll, no stranger to rolling the dice. He'll roll it again. 4th down, they're going for it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Seahawks 1st down by a couple of yards as they get 5 there on 4th and 3. Here's Smith. Going right back to Fant. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's 2nd down.
Oh, it's time to give more credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
God damn it.
You better
have Geno done
Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles are going to have it here just past the 25. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
Devin Bush sprinting behind the line to track down the ball carrier.
Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Man, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game. And that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Hurts throw here taken in as he's able to find Goddard. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a third down coming up. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Hurts. And he is going to have an Eagles first down.
Man, stop it.
Down conversion. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career.
There's a pick. Man.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he's on across midfield down into Seattle territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him a 2nd and 4.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the
ball ain't going in there no more, guys.
That burst good for 20 and a first down. What did you see there on the defensive side? What allowed that good size run?
Well, they were in a cover 2 alignment, which means your 2 safeties are back away from the line of scrimmage. So if you can match up your blocking at the line, at the point of attack, there's usually some room, a big gap between that second level and third.
We're not going to end them.
And he'll take this
It almost picked scared.
2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality
It almost picked scared.
That was simply an offensive line winning the
No, it should have been a pick.
and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. They'll stay on the ground with Swift.
Oh,
And he's going to get this pretty
not
close
going in
to
there
the
no more,
first
guy.
down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks' 19-yard line. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down. Here's Hurts to throw. He'll get this off to Swift.
That's just like a handoff. It's just like a handoff.
21-yard line.
Ain't nothing going downfield.
Loss of 2 there on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Nothing going downfield. Stop.
So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. The kick by Elliott is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
First and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. In the second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's the tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
Fights forward for only about a yard after the 21. This offense so far on third down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Rodgers on the return. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Second down. Here's Hurts. Looking here for Smith downfield. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. Ball on the 39. Here's the 2nd and 8. They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 23 yards the pick up there.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Trying the left side with Walker. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd.
Smith going to move him around.
The Eagles' 36-yard line.
Smith now to throw on second down. This one goes underneath to Walker. They wind up getting 7 on the play. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
They'll try for the first with Walker. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Kenneth Walker with now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Seahawks will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. The point after through the raindrops up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts. He's going deep for Brown. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So a big play before the end of the half to get them into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
Half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Oh, me.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game
back it up.
Focus on defending the pass here. They can re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Ooh.
So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Once again, it's Swift. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there. So from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And that'll bring up 4th down.
I thought maybe when he caught, he'd have a good chance of getting that first down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as he's brought to the ground after a gain of 7, 5 more than he needed on 4th and 2. Back to the running game with Swift. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Back
defensive end getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game, because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance, just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player, and it appears to be Devontae Smith who's having some problems here. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. He's got his target. That's
Nick right there.
Quez Watkins, 33 yards. And the Eagles are back within a couple of the lead. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
Nothing separating these 2 teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that should change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective, because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving. It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. On 3rd down, here's Walker. And this will be a Seahawks first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40. Smith now to throw. That's to the rookie, Jackson Smith-Njigba. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. The end result, 21 yards. Nothing flashy there. The slant to the slot.
And the frustration for the defensive guys, because it's a quick play. And you know it's going to be a bang-bang play in terms of the throw and the catch. And then he's able to absorb the contact to complete it.
And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's second down. Second and 11 at the 41. Running left is Walker. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Geno down to throw. This is Fant on the short completion. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. If it was sunny, maybe this is a field goal attempt, but with the rain, they're going to go for it on 4th down. And he's not going to get the first. I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage. Pete Carroll rolled the dice, but it didn't work out. And the Eagles defense able to hold. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. By their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
45 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game.
First down, and they go with Swift again.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And that one not to be.
Wide open.
Incomplete. So he couldn't hook up. This time is now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Seattle, Washington.
Flavor play, guys.
All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. Throwing is Hurts.
Same fucking play, y'all.
He's got the first down and more. Touchdown.
You just sitting there and watch it go. Same play.
His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Eagles have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. And now Smith going to change the play. Now Geno. He completes this to Walker. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. The Seahawks on third down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. A give for Walker running right. And he's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Flushed out right. Poor decision there, and it's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open. True. So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag. We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Now a give, right side, Swift. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
3rd and 19.
63.
They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long. They had quite a hole to dig out of there on 3rd and long. Not able to get the first, but a pretty good-sized run.
A really good run, but how much confidence do you have in your next play call that you can sell to the head coach? Let's go get it on 4th down. Do you really have a play you believe in, or are you just hopeful? And you've got to sell it to the big man before it gets called.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to make it a 2-score game. The kick by Elliott is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that's, CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. A tougher task for them now. That turnover on their last possession led to the field goal, meaning that they have to now try to erase a 2-score deficit here in the 4th. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, He stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
To throw on second down is Smith. Left side, he finds Smith and Jigba. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. And the offense moving quickly to the line. From the gun, it's Walker. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Smith. To the right side and complete to Metcalf. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down. Those short little routes probably going to be open. The defense, they'll let those happen, especially when they can make an inbounds tackle.
Yeah, where's Coach Madden when you need him? He always talked about taking what the defense gives you, but sometimes you have to know when you have to take more. That was one of those situations.
Now 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, Smith. Eluding the pressure right. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a 1st down. So there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the 1st.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time, and that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Geno. And complete to Smith and Jigba. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Geno Smith had.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he picks
Geno
up
Smith
the
had.
first before he's taken down at the 29. 91 yards rushing for him so far in this one as he nears 1,400 for the year. Smith and Jigba hauling it in on the out route. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now 2nd and 4. Play action. It's Smith. He'll put that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
Now the question is obvious. Do you try to kick the field goal right here knowing that you need 2 scores? I would be thinking about it if I were on that sideline. Get the field goal now, try and get the touchdown later.
Well, the elements, the crowd, the situation, this is NFL football at its best. Here's 3rd down.
Geno here.
But that one's going to wind up incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Myers' kick is good. This is back down to a 7-point game. So you knew one way or another that they needed the 2 scores. They get the easy one out of the way. Now they'll get the ball back, hopefully.
Yeah, and the question is, how do you accomplish that? Do you onside kick it? Or since you have all 3 timeouts, do you kick it deep? To me, I'm playing field position. With all 3 timeouts, I kick it deep and try and pin them back there.
And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a 1st down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
That is intercepted. It's the linebacker who picks it.
That is now seven interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and
Smith.
Completes it to Fant on the right side. And down inside the 15 he goes.
Like the design that we're seeing right there, this is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. Up the middle, here's Walker.
He will push his way down to about the 13.
They'll come up now, 2nd and 9. Smith to throw. This one goes underneath to Walker. And the Seahawks are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Walker is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3.
Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Here now, 2nd and goal. Here's Smith.
It's incomplete. Defensively now, one more play to stop. What are they looking for?
You want to take away their #1 running option that you've scouted and take away their #1 receiver and see if someone else can beat you.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. They'll try and run Walker.
That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage.
But when the ball snapped from the 3 down near the goal line, I think in days gone by, we thought many teams would run the football, but on 3rd down in today's game, I expect them to throw it. A little counterintuitive there. They tried to run it, instead spilled for a loss.
Here it is, 4th and goal.
One last throw here for Smith.
This ball intercepted. It's Sidney Brown with it.
And now look at him go. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick